morning, my amazing friends. How are we doing today? I'm actually doing pretty well, thank you very much. Today is Monday, February the 6th. Today, I'm going to get back on track. I'm going to get my life back in order. As you know, my mama broke a hip, threw life out of order. We kind of had a little bit of order going on. She had to have heart surgery, didn't survive the heart surgery. And so for 3 weeks now, my life has been chaos. I mean, just up in the air, not knowing one thing from another, one day from another. But that's changing. That's changing today. I am going to find a place to set you guys so I can sit down and not roam, and we'll talk for just a minute. I got a lot of things to do today. Let's see if I can sit you right here. Let's see, how's that? Can you see me? Oh, well, we need a little bit higher. I need to think these things through before I start a video, but you know, that wouldn't be me then, right? I mean, you guys wouldn't get all this behind the scenes footage if I did that. So yeah, this is how I roll. Let's see if I put this down. Ooh, and flowers are in the way. Okay, that's pretty good. Got a hot chocolate box. Anyway, so today I'm going to get my life in order. I am going to get back on track with exercising, with taking care of myself, because I've shoved that to the back burner for a little while now, just doing the bare minimum because I had to take care of mama. I had to, you know, and it took up a lot of time, and I would do it all over again. But she wouldn't want me sitting here moping and not getting on with life, because life is short, as we all know, and it's meant to be lived. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to live, and I'm going to bring you guys along with me. So today's plans are, I've got to get my dishes done. I was tired last night. I've been very good about getting my dishes done the night before, so I don't have them in the sink the next morning. Well, I was before all the chaos started. Last night actually was the first night in a couple nights that I actually left them. Me and my husband decided to sit down and watch some movies together. We haven't had a lot of time together because we've both been so busy. So I'm gonna get my dishes done at some point today. Watching this silly old Minky cat, he is so funny. I had a whole list I was gonna tell you. Dinner, I gotta figure out what dinner is today. What else was on my, I think I'm supposed to clean the kitchen today, so I'll go down and wipe everything down. I went ahead and made me a whole list. Hold on, I'll show you. Let me show you. Okay, so I got my handy dandy planner here. And so what I did was I went and just put down a few things that were kind of important to me and like spread it out through the whole week. I love these big pages. So that I kind of like had a plan a plan going forward. So I took my shower and I'm dressed. I want to get my Bible read today. I want to get exercising done. I know I've already took a shower, but I will still exercise. Right now, what I'm doing, I don't know if I've ever said it on here, one of my challenges, not a resolution or anything like that, but just a challenge. I'm challenging myself to walk more. And so one of them is I put in to see the miles between my house and Disney World, because we have a Disney trip coming up this summer. And so my challenge was to see how far I could walk to Disney, you know, and I was supposed to start January. I did start in January, and then everything went kind of crazy. And I only got like a couple days into it, and then things really got wonky. And not beating myself up over it. I'm just gonna start again. So today I'm gonna go for a 1 mile closer to Disney. I will tell you right now, it was more than this, but I told you I have got some in. So it's 967 miles to Disney World right now from my house, minus what I've already walked, and I can't remember what that is. It's not much, but it's maybe 10 miles I've walked or so, maybe a little less, 8 miles, somewhere in there. So I did the math and divided that between like how many days I had and everything, and it was like 4.5 miles a day. Okay, there's just no way, and there's just no way that's gonna happen. But I want to at least try to get as close as I can. Okay, that's my challenge, to get as close as I can. And now since I've missed days, it's definitely, I doubt that I get there. But you never know, right? You never know. So I have 967 miles right now to go. I'll try to update you guys as I go. I'm going to try to go for 1 or maybe 2 miles today. I don't know yet. But they have to be purposeful miles, like not just me walking around the house or something, but I will count, like if I go to the mall and purposely walk a couple laps, that can count. If I go outside and take a purposeful walk, or go to the park and take a walk, that counts. Going down and getting on the treadmill counts, but not just walking around the house and grocery shopping or anything like that. That's normal stuff. I mean, purposeful extra walking is what I'm trying to do. So that's one of my fun challenges I'm doing for myself. And so that's going to start again. I want to get the kitchen cleaned. Next week, I want to start school with the boys again. They need to get their school started. Oh, we see something in the backyard. What is it? Is it a bird? It's probably a bird. Anyway, squirrel! Anyway, so I need to we have been out of school for a couple months now, because if you remember, the boys got sick in December. I mean, like one of them got sick and then the other, and it took like the whole month of December. So we only had like a week and a half of school in December anyway, and then I planned for the rest of it off. So it wasn't that big of a deal. But when Nana got so sick, and their mom had to have a surgery. By the way, she's doing fabulous. She's doing really well. Very proud of her. But you know, everything that happened with Nana. So now we're like a full month behind now, but we're going to make it up. We are going to make it up. What do you see, Binky? But I don't remember where we left off. It's been a little while. It's been 2 months basically since we've been in school. And so it's going to cut into our summer days off, but that's okay. We'll still have a small summer vacation. We just won't have a big summer vacation. And that's really not a big deal. Yeah, Minky I don't know what he's doing. He's silly. So anyway, I got to go through and look and see where we stopped so I can find a starting point for us, because we're going to have to kind of back up a little bit and then go again. We cleaned out Nana's apartment, and I will you stop? These birds, it's birds. It's what it is. There are a lot of birds right now, and he is like loving it, Minky. So anyway, I have a few boxes and some bags of stuff to go through of Nana's that I just couldn't get rid of immediately, and I don't know that I will get rid of. I'm probably going to keep most of it because, I mean, it was nice stuff, and I don't know. I don't want to get rid of it. It was Nana's. So I got rid of a lot. Like, she had a whole apartment. We got rid of a lot. So that, and of course, laundry. Laundry's every day. And then I do have dinner down here, chicken and broccoli. I don't think we're going to have that though. I'm going to swap that out with something else. Swap that out with something else, because we just had chicken broccoli rice like on Friday, and I don't know. I'm not feeling chicken and broccoli. So I may do maybe the barbecue chicken, or I don't know. I'll do something. We'll do something. I have alternatives in there I can fix, but I just got to figure that out today. But I am like so happy to get this done. I noticed that, Nana's not been gone very long. She's only been gone for a week. But what helped a lot last week was keeping myself busy. I got a lot of things done too, surprisingly enough. And like I said, when your loved ones pass, they don't want you to sit around moping. They want you to live your life, because, they were living their life. So yeah, that's the plan for today. So I'm gonna try to remember to hop on this here camera and take you guys along with me as I see what I can get through in progress. But here's Minky. This is the Mink Man. Minkers. He loves to sniff the flowers, loves them. But he is, right now, he is living his best life because there's birds out there. It's actually 11. But I got dinner on. I decided to do a barbecue chicken in the crock pot. So basically all you do is you put your chicken in the crock pot. I cut up onions and green peppers. You can put whatever you would like in there. Let it cook all day, shred it up, throw some barbecue sauce on there, let it cook for another, I'd say 20 to 30 minutes to get the barbecue sauce, you know, cooking in there. Longer if you'd like, if you have the time. I usually don't have the time. And got my coffee drunk. I think I'm gonna get me a big glass of water and I'm gonna go downstairs and I need to get my mile in. So I might go down there and do that really quick. And then, and I might not, I might save that for later. But I think I'm gonna go down and do what I wanna do. I wanna go down and get this straightened up down there a little bit more. There's just a little bit more I need to be doing because I wanna start being able to bring Nana's stuff in. Dishes are gonna wait just a little longer. It's not gonna hurt anything. I'm going to get them done. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm also washing today's laundry. Is my son's bedclothes. I got mine done yesterday. Hallelujah. Love fresh bedclothes straight out of the dryer. So yeah, it was good. Yeah, so that's what I think we're gonna do. We're gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna get me a big glass of water right now. And then we're gonna go downstairs and I'm just gonna work for an hour or so down there and see if I can finish getting things straightened up. And then go from there. Okay, just to show you what I mean down here is, well, this, whoop, Minky buddy, this shelf right here, this lovely shelf, it's pretty big, goes all the way down here, was my mama's, Nana's, and so, and it was my grandma's before that, so I wanted to bring that home. I didn't have anywhere upstairs to put it, so I brought it down here and it's now holding our games, some extra movies, a few school supplies, stuff like that. It's coming in really handy because I want to, they were all, let me show you. So they were all the games were over here on this desk. This used to be my son's school desk. He used it for years. He didn't really sit at it and do his schoolwork, but he like kept his schoolwork on it and his school supplies. Ooh, it's dark over here. So, and then when he completely didn't use it anymore, I hated to get rid of it because it's actually still a good desk. So I used it as a storage shelf for a long time. It just wasn't made to be a storage shelf. Yeah? What is it? So it wasn't like the greatest. I mean, I had a lot of stuff on there, obviously. But I'm going to clean that off and we're going to get rid of that. It's going to go to Goodwill, or sometimes we can just put stuff like out on the curb and people will come get it. No problems. Because it's still in good shape. It is one of those, you know, cheapy desks that you just put together. But I mean, it's still lasting. And my son, we've had that actually was our computer desk for a long time. And then when we moved, no, actually before we moved here, when I started homeschooling him, we got a bigger, nicer one, and I let him have this one for school. So he's had this for a very long time. Anyway, I'm gonna get this cleaned off and out of here. It's just got a few random things on there. Let's see if I can turn a light. This is our walk-in closet in our basement. Let's see if I can, oh, there we go. Get some light on down here. These are my husband's clothing. Yeah, mine are upstairs, but I also have this shelf right here that I want to get cleaned off and straightened up. I need to go through that stuff. That's for a different day. And then I have a small shelf here with like some extra canned goods and things like that, but it's hard to get to where it's at. So I'd rather put stuff that we don't, I want to move the food over to this bigger one, like this top shelf probably, so I can like see what I have, and move other things that we don't quite need as much over there. And then what I'm going to do with this area over here is I'm probably going to move this little shelf over, and where the little shelf is I have that popcorn maker that we really have nowhere to put. But I don't want to get rid of it. I love that thing. So that's what I'm gonna do. I got the popcorn maker over there. It's in our pool area, our pool table area. I'm just gonna move it over there, and that will take care of that. So yeah, so that's what I want to do today. I want to get that kind of get that closet a little straightened out, and then this area is, I just need to, there's a few things I need to go through to get this ready for school on next week. And then something else I got to go through that won't be today, as I now am the proud owner of three sewing machines and a serger. Obviously I'm going to keep the serger because I've always wanted one of those. As far as I know, it still works and awesomely. It's an older one, but it still works really good. My mom used to use it all the time. I'm going to keep two sewing machines. So of the three, I've got to get rid of one. I hate to do that. All these sewing machines were my grandma's and my mom's. So it's really hard. I think I'm going to keep Nana's sewing machine and then keep one of the others. I've been sewing on this other one, so I think I might keep, so let's see. I might keep these two. They're the same machine basically, little different styles. So I'm probably going to keep these two and get rid of this one back here. It's a little older. Yeah. And then I got to get this area straightened out. But again, this probably won't get done today. I just want to focus on the little areas that I showed you. And once I get that stuff all situated, then I can bring some more of Nana's stuff in, because the upstairs is pretty situated. I mean, there's stuff I got to do up there, but nothing major. But you want to see something? Oh, Lordy. You know what? I'll put it up here. Let's see. I'm trying to get it so it'll be in the light. That's good. Okay, right here. I'm gonna turn this camera around. Okay, you see this? This is a ginormous picture of me. When I was, I don't know, I might have been a year old, maybe less than a year old. I don't really know. You know what? Maybe it says, I think I'm 11 months old. I think it says on the back that I'm 11 months old, so I'm almost a year old here. But as adorable as that is, what am I gonna do with that? Like, I don't even have a big picture like this of my children hanging up. I'm just gonna glorify myself. But my mom, this is one of her favorite pictures of me, so I will keep it. And I might actually hang it up. I've been talking about hanging stuff up in my stairway leading down to the basement. I think I might do that. I think that might be a project that I'll get into, and this will be one of the things that I hang up there, you know? It is a cute picture, but why do we buy ginormous pictures of our children? Because then our children inherited them, and then they're like, what am I gonna do with this, you know? But it's funny. I've got a couple of bigger ones of my kids too. Not quite that big, but bigger ones. So, yeah. My husband invested in a electric, is it electric? It's not electric. Is it called electric? I don't know what it's called, but it's got like batteries that power it. Is that electric? I don't know. Anyway, it's a battery powered lawnmower instead of gas to cut our lawn with. He's always wanted one. Mainly because he runs out of gas and forgets he's out of gas, and then he has to go get gas before he can cut the lawn. So he's hoping this will help cut out that middleman. Just, you know, have to charge. He'll have to remember to charge the batteries, but maybe if he does that every time he mows, just go ahead and throws them on the charger, he'll be ahead of the game. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I am excited to see how that goes, how that runs this summer. So, yeah, that's my plans. I got my little TV hooked up down here. I am going to watch some YouTube probably, or a show, and just get okay. I made a lot of progress, and I don't think it even took that much time. But I'm kind of at the point where this is good. Yes, I still need to go through things, but I'm more organized now. So let me turn this camera around to show you. Okay, so this desk is completely cleaned off, ready for my husband to take it wherever its next destination is going to be. I put like extra paper towels and toilet paper and stuff down there because we don't get into it like every day, you know. Cat carriers up there, the gates, we don't have really anywhere else to put the gates, so we just kind of shove them there. These are my grandson's car seats, and those we really don't have nowhere else to put either. I condensed some of this stuff down, and then this closet is small, so it's kind of hard, but I put all my canned goods up here. Some cleaning supplies, car cleaning supplies, our snow cone maker. This is kind of my craft stuff. And this is like stuff for vacation, stuff, a couple board games the boys play sometimes. Oh no, one of ours is the poker board game, but it's a big one, so I need a bigger shelf for it. And just put my waters and cat litter in front of it. But, this is Goodwill stuff, whole bunch of it. But I mean, like, you can walk in there now. You can walk in and not stub your toe. My husband's going to be extremely happy. He can much easier get to his clothes. And then that's the trash pile I got. So basically a bunch of empty boxes. You know, you accumulate those somehow. The only thing over here I got left to do is I did clean some stuff off this table. And then kind of put more, it looks like a mess, but it's an organized mess, okay? And this table is now pretty much cleaned off, except for these are going to Goodwill. These are here, little candle holders, going to Goodwill. That's batteries to my husband's lawnmower. And this little TV and DVD player are actually gonna go in the kitchen. We just gotta get a TV holder because my husband has offered several times to put a TV in the kitchen. I'm like, oh, I'm fine. I have my phone, or, you know, sometimes I'll have a tablet, what have you, and I'll use that. But my phone is small, and I would really like as much time as I spend in the kitchen, and I do spend a lot of time in the kitchen, and my kitchen is like blocked off so you can't see the TV from like the living room like it used to be. I'm gonna sit down. I'm like kind of out of breath here. But like it used to be in my, when we had a big 4-bedroom home before we moved here. When we lived there, we had like a family room kitchen together, and even the like formal living room, we used it more as like a playroom. I could see the TV all around. And I'm one of those people that we have an Echo Dot in there, and I'll listen to music on that sometimes, or a podcast or an audiobook. You know, I do that. Sometimes I just like to watch a show while I'm washing dishes or cooking dinner, or you know, baking something. I spend a lot of time in my kitchen. So I finally gave up and said, you know what? This is Nana's old TV. Nobody else needed it, you know? So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put Nana's TV in my kitchen. And then we have an extra DVD player that has like the Netflix and stuff on it. And I think all of it still works. It's just older, so it's like a slower DVD player. Not that it plays the movie slow, it just loads slowly. And sometimes it gets stuck, but it still works. So I have a shelf up there. I'm gonna put the TV right in front of the shelf and then put the DVD player on the shelf. And that way I can watch me a movie or Netflix or YouTube or one of my shows while I'm doing stuff. And you know, sometimes I want to follow like a recipe on YouTube or something, and I think it would be nice to have a little bit of a bigger screen than my phone. Yeah, so I'm proud of myself. I'm gonna have my husband, I don't know what he's doing with this lawnmower. I know it's not staying down here. We just put it down here because we got it over the winter, and I think it was snowing and we didn't feel like carrying it to the garage. So we just put it down here, which is fine. I just need him to move it somewhere else down here because next week, me and the boys are going to get school going. So now, what am I going to do now? I don't even know what time it is. I got to see what time it is. I might take a little break. I'm kind of tired. I probably need to eat lunch. I bet it's around lunchtime. So I think I'm going to take a break and eat lunch. And then after that, I'll probably save dishes until closer to dinner time and do them as I'm finishing preparing dinner. Like the most of the dinner's in the crock pot, so it's not going to take a lot. My dog. Go lay down. Go lay down, Edward. Edward, go. 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 He is old. He used to be able to come down with us and go up the stairs, come down and go up the stairs just fine. But in the last, I don't know, I would say 6 months, I noticed he got downstairs, but a lot of times he almost tripped, and I'm scared to death he's going to break something, you know, a leg, because tripping down basement stairs. And then he can't climb back up them. I don't know if he's scared or he just physically can't do it, but he won't go back up. I mean, you have to, sometimes my husband can get him to go up, but most of the time you have to carry the dog back upstairs. He is 70 pounds. I can't do that. So I make him stay upstairs. He hates it, but I can't help it because I don't want him to fall and break something, and 2, I can't carry him back up. Yeah. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I'm gonna take a break and eat some lunch. Okay, it is evening time. I have got a ton done. I ended up getting my kitchen cleaned. I still gotta mop it. I'm gonna do that real quick. That will only take a minute. Got my dishes done. I gotta finish cleaning up dinner dishes. I wanted to get those loaded and get the dishwasher started, but I'm doing laundry right now, so I'm gonna have to do that before I go to bed. And then dinner was so good. Okay, so this is what it ends up looking like. And I was gonna throw the rest of it in there. This hickory and brown sugar Sweet Baby Ray's. There was about half a bottle in there, and I used it all. And then we had some collard greens with it. This comes in a really big can, so this is gonna last us through a couple dinners. But we love those. But you know, this is all the dirty dishes I have left. These few littles, I'm just gonna get them in the dishwasher real quick. And then I'm gonna have to make a note for myself because I will forget to start the dishwasher before I go to bed. But I'm still working on laundry. I had some laundry from my mom's house that she had crocheted blankets and afghans. I have very sensitive skin, so these things were already clean, but they were cleaned in her detergent, so I can't use them if they're in her detergent because she used a different detergent than I did. So I'm washing up all the stuff that I got from her house. That's what I'm working on right now. And yeah, I feel like I've got so much accomplished today. I am very proud of myself. I've got to I've got to make my husband breakfast and lunch for tomorrow. And I'm going to go right now as we're speaking, and I'm going to go get my mile done before I forget. And then after that, I'm going to do all the other stuff. And then I'm going to sit down, I'm going to read my Bible, and I may do other reading too. I've got these Walking Dead graphic books, graphic novels. I can't remember if I've shown them or not before, but these. And so I'm working my way through the series. When The Walking Dead first came out, I read what was out of those books, but they didn't have, gosh, I want to say they only had up to like 11 or 12 maybe, and now they have like so many more out, I think, if I remember correctly. So I want to get through the whole series. I also am still working on a few other books too that I need to get done. So I would like to get some reading done this evening. And yeah, it's been a good day. Thanks for coming along. We're gonna close out this vlog. So thank you for coming along. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. How was your day? Have you ever read the Walking Dead graphic novels? What did you have for dinner tonight? Leave those comments down below in the comment section, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. I've noticed, I went through my analytics on my YouTube. I'm gonna stand right here. And I've gotten a lot of views, on a lot of my videos, more than I have previously. But there's a ton of you watching and not subscribing. So if you could find it in your kind heart, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free. So if you hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications, you won't miss another amazing episode. And if you know me, you know by now that that's, satire. That's total sarcasm, my name. It's not that I go on like these grand adventures. It's that I think motherhood is an adventure every day. And it's also kind of funny. But anyway, I'll see you next time, friends. Bye.